All right, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is the 10 weirdest restaurants that actually exist. And this is coming from the channel The Supreme.
I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone when I say I love food. Food is great. We need to eat food in order to stay alive.
Right.
While that's true, sometimes the experience of eating can be more than just about nutrients. It can be fun. Although, is there such a thing as too much fun when it comes to food experience? Let me know what you think after you watch today's video. The 10 weirdest restaurants that actually exist.
All right, let's go.
You're gonna wanna hold on to your hats for a few of these because they're kind of insane. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to The Supreme, and click the notification bell for more lit content. Let's
Yeah, I'm definitely going to let you know if these are ridiculous or not.
get rolling. Number 10, Fish Cafe. Coffee with a side of koi. Anyone? In Vietnam's Ho Chi Minh City, there's a fish cafe. And I don't mean a cafe where you eat fish. Cafe Ikan is a 3-floor coffee shop. The first floor looks pretty normal, but the second and third floors are flooded with ankle-deep water and filled with swimming fish. One of the floors is dedicated to smaller fish, and the other is teeming with carp. So you can take your pick as to which you might like to have your coffee
Pass.
with. Guests take their shoes off and
Oh, my
walk
God.
barefoot in the water as they take their seats, with fish very likely to nip at their toes.
Like, is this even hygienic?
Cafe owner Nguyen Duc Hoa spoke out
Okay.
about his brainchild, saying, "I wanted to create a unique concept that did not exist in any other place.
Okay.
I am from a coastal city.
unique.
I love fish and thought it was a good way to create a business combining innovation and my hobby. My
Okay.
main concern is how hygienic
No, please don't tell me they serve fish here.
this is. The cafe claims to
That's
use
morbid,
a 24-hour water filtration system to keep the water clean, but if fish spas have been banned in malls across the United States and Europe because the fish can pass bacteria, I'm not sure how this cafe is safe.
You see, my first concern.
Would you want coffee while sitting in a fish bowl? Let us know in the
No.
comments.
No. That's
Number
too much,
9,
bro.
modern toilet. What could be more delicious than a poop-themed restaurant? There's a restaurant in Taipei called Modern Toilet where everything is toilet bowl and poop themed, from the food to the decor. Guests even sit on toilets instead of chairs. The food is styled to look like piles of poop, and guests can order dishes such as the turd sub sandwich, a constipation black stool snow cone, or a urine clots mango snow shaving, if that doesn't whet your appetite.
Bro, stop playing. Okay, at least the toilets are not like connected to anything. I guess that makes it better slightly. Does it make it better? I don't know. I don't think that this is a place that I would like to venture into. Bro, they're literally eating. On their table are small toilets. Right? And they're eating from the toilet. Look at the brick. Look at the artwork. Look at the lamps.
Maybe you'd like the poop stuffed pancake or a hot pot served in a toilet bowl. The owner,
The what stuffed pancakes?
Wang Zy, claims his inspiration for the restaurant came from a robot character in a Japanese cartoon who loved to play with poop and swirl it on a stick. Right.
What?
I'm not sure I totally get it, but YouTuber Reformat
Oh my God, guys.
seemed to love it. If you want to see more, check
bet.
out this video.
bet.
Number
Nah.
8, Vampire Cafe.
Okay, guys, as of right now, that one right there was ridiculous. We need to not allow that to exist.
Nestled in a totally unassuming looking building in Tokyo, Japan, there's a vampire-themed restaurant. Signs greet customers, welcoming them to their death, and once they step inside, they're fully immersed into a horror dining experience. The restaurant has gone hard with the theme. There are coffins, candles, plenty of red velvet, and the odd smear of fake blood. Or at least I hope it's fake. Servers are
fake.
dressed in gothic costumes and act like strange, undead creeps. And the menu boasts offerings such as evil animals slaughtered by the family, the body of Van Helsing, or forest of deads and bats, whatever that is. A video uploaded by Tokidoki Traveler gives a good insight. Two tourists visit and experience the restaurant in all its spooky glory. When their food comes, servers in character even perform chants and sprinkle the dish with blood. This restaurant definitely isn't for the faint-hearted.
I mean, this is probably one of the more like themed places that I would probably venture into. So far, that was it. Yeah, the other two, we're going to pass on those immediately, specifically the second one.
Number 7, War Bunker.
Okay.
I think we can all agree that the 2 world wars were a terrifying and stressful time for pretty much everyone involved. But there
Absolutely.
does seem to be a strange romanticism around the era. In London, England, there's a bar styled like a Blitz air raid shelter and abandoned underground train station. To visit Cahoots is to step back into the 1940s, a time where rations were low, but spirits were high. Part of the restaurant is styled out like an old train carriage, and guests are handed printed Cahoots newspapers written in Old English.
I'm guessing they only serve like beans on toast and things like that, right?
The bar is a
And banana sandwiches.
speakeasy style, and drinks are served in old mugs, hip flasks, vintage milk bottles, and tins. You can even order a drink served up in a Winston Churchill head. Bites are grandmother's pantry style and feature old English classics like meat pies, fruitcake, sausage rolls, and finger sandwiches. Cahoots actually sounds like it's kind of fun.
Yeah,
they have
this one-
old school style performers to add to the vibe.
Yeah, I mean, I still wouldn't personally eat there, but that one also looks very cool.
Number 6, Jailhouse. Who
Jailhouse.
watching this video would pay to be locked up and served prison food? A jail-themed restaurant in Bangalore, India, wants to entertain its guests by serving them food in a cell. Diners are welcomed by prison guards and shown to their cells. Thick black bars stretch from floor to isolating diners from other groups, and there are fake guns strapped to the ceiling. The menu looks pretty mainstream, though. It definitely seems much better than actual prison food. Number 5.
I mean, yeah, but you probably get okay. Listen, that one there is not for me neither. I am absolutely someone who does not like going to India at all. It's not for me, guys. And eating there, that's a no.
Oh, no.
I'll eat Indian food anywhere else in the world, just not in India. Food safety standards are really important to me. And the first time I went to India, bro, I got so sick. I was like, yeah, never again. Can't do it. Never again. I don't care what it is. All right. I will literally not eat for the entire time I am in India. Drink the water? That's not happening either. If I can find like some imported water or bags of chips, I'll eat that.
Actual prison food. Number 5, au naturel. Okay, so I think maybe this one has gone too far. In 2017, in Paris, France, a nudist restaurant opened up called Au Naturel. The intimate restaurant seated 40
It's going to be full of all men, and they're going to be like 50 to 70.
diners and claimed to be the French capital's first nudist restaurant. For around $57.50
I figured this was going to be what was here.
a head, diners could enjoy a 3-course meal in the nude eatery, where the only fabric around was the tablecloths. The entrance to the restaurant was concealed and the windows were covered entirely with curtains. The aim of the restaurant was to encourage people to feel more at one with nature and comfortable in their own bodies. But unfortunately for Au Naturel, Paris was just not ready for it. The restaurant closed after a short while, and there are other similar restaurants across the world.
Bro. Stay away from those type of beaches and anything oriented to that type of thing, unless you specifically want to see the elderly or men, specifically from like 50 to 70, going there, hopefully to see someone that is 20 to 30. Okay, just letting you know right now. Stay away from these places.
Number 4, Wine Lagoon. Okay, so not so much a restaurant than a spa, but still an Epicurean experience that would delight any gourmand. The Unison Spa Resort in Japan invites customers to bathe in a giant pool filled with red wine poured from a 12-foot bottle. Apparently, bathing in wine is excellent for stimulating skin cells. It isn't advised that bathers drink the wine in the pool because, well, warm wine with notes of stewed, sweaty human probably isn't great. But revelers can drink a glass of fresh wine as they enjoy the pool. What pairs?
Yeah, I'm guessing the wine, like the quality of the wine that's being poured out by the gallons, is not like, properly aged. It's probably super young wine.
As well with wine? Ramen, apparently. There's also a giant ramen pool filled with noodles. Or if that doesn't interest you, perhaps the lurid green tea bath will. Number 3.
Okay. No.
Casa Bonita. There's Mexican restaurants, and then there is Casa Bonita. Casa Bonita is beyond next level. It's utterly insane. Located in the United States in Denver, Colorado, the wild and imaginative establishment has been open since 1974. Considered a super restaurant, the place sprawls over 52,000 square feet and can seat over 1,000 people. The restaurant has Mexico meets Disneyland meets Las Vegas vibes. If you can picture such a place, there are hidden caves, mariachi bands, magic shows, gunfights, sword fights, arcade games, a mischievous gorilla, and a 30-foot waterfall that houses pirate shows and divers. Oh, and it's a restaurant too. Clearly, Casa Bonita isn't just about the food, it's a whole experience. Although the sopapillas are pretty famous. Casa Bonita is so weird that it even featured in an episode of South Park.
Okay, that's why I think I've heard of this place. All right, so as of right now, that's the one that I would have no problem going to. Firstly, food safety standards are going to be what we're used to. You're going to go there. You're probably not going to get sick, right? So that's a great idea. You keep your clothes on. You're not eating out of toilets, right? There's a lot of like really great, traits about that restaurant there. I would support it.
Number 2, Robot Restaurant. Whoa, this restaurant looks like it would either be the most fun you ever had in your life or it'd give you a seizure. Obviously, this crazy establishment is in Japan because where else could bring you something this wacky? Located in Shinjuku City, the Robot Restaurant serves up sushi alongside the most utterly insane piece of dinner theater in the world. Diners enter into a neon light fantasy land via 2 giant robot statues and are seated. The restaurant's decor and atmosphere is wild enough, but has nothing on what's coming up. Dancing robots, crocodiles, rock stars, feathered dancers, puppets, and more take to mobile stages in a raucous room filled with lasers. The whole experience looks like a sensory overload.
It is.
So we'd advise for you to stay well away if you have epilepsy.
Right. Okay, that one there was nice. At first, it had to wear on me, and by the time it did, I can tell you right now, I think I would like to go to that place also. So far, there are 2 solid ones.
For 1, Hospitalist. Food and surgical procedures do not go hand in hand, in my opinion, but tell that to Latvia. Hospitalist is a quirky hospital-themed restaurant in Eastern Europe.
Pass.
And let me tell you this, they go hard with the theme. Customers are treated like patients, and all wait staff are dressed up like nurses and surgeons. Drinks are served in IV drip bags or in medical test beakers. Diners eat on operating tables and use surgical equipment as utensils. The decor is stark and clinical, just like a hospital, but also has...
Wait, does she feed you? Hold on, Eastern Europe. Okay. Another place I'm trying to stay away from, right? But, does she feed you?
Pops of red and medical symbols and blood splatters. Diners can also opt to be placed in a straitjacket and force-fed by doctors. That was the 10 weirdest restaurants in the world.
No,
I started this list hungry, but now I'm pretty exhausted.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Like the last, that's gonna be a no for me, bro. Like I don't know who made this list, but I am sorry. I think it's backwards. Okay, This one, this right here, that should have been way up there. Okay, in the top 10 weirdest, unless 10 is like the highest in this instance, guys. But like this should be number one. This is mildly disturbing. I mean, and I say mildly not to offend the people who apparently like all types of that type of thing, guys. Right? I'm sure there'll be a lot of weirdos coming out of the woodwork, being like, "Listen, I get to actually eat sustenance from the toilet for the first time." Imagine there are a lot of people apparently, guys. Right? Seen some of the craziest things in the world, right? And then hold on, oh wow, I get to eat something that looks like this that doesn't taste nasty, and it tastes like ice cream. I want that. Right? There'll be a lot of people going out there for this weirdness. Okay? This is the worst idea I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay? There's nothing worse than this. All right? I'm not trying to say, this bad business model. Again, I'm sure you can charge whatever you want to charge for it. All right? Then there was a guy who was a YouTuber apparently who went and he decided to eat this on camera. Bro, how dare you? Right? That is... Would you eat that? I can't. Okay. And then it's like a little boy and girl symbol here. Are you trying to say that this is like gendered feces? And you're just eating it? Which one tastes better, sir? Let me know. Guys, I can't do this, bro. Right? This is absolutely disturbing. But all right, listen, guys, which one of these restaurants would you never go to? And which one looks interesting? For me personally, the robot restaurant towards the end, like this thing started looking cooler and cooler the more I was actually encountering it. And obviously the Casa Bonita one, it was solid. The rest of these are just a little bit weird, bro. But this is just this is just crazy. Like, why would you? Either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. I feel like I'm about to go crazy if I keep talking about this, bro. I'll catch you guys later. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd, along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.